What if we took masks to the max? And by that I mean wearing as many masks as humanly possible for as long as humanly possible. And by that I mean I'm gonna time myself while I play Super Mario 64 on my Wii U console. And I'm gonna go as long as I can with as many masks as I can on. So I'm not gonna start this yet because I'm gonna put as many masks as I can fit that will stay in my ears on first. Yeah, please stand by. I've never worn more than one. And I haven't worn one in a considerably large time. So this is gonna be an interesting experience. Already we've only got 3 on and it's getting a little bit crowded. If worst comes to worst, we might have to do some finagling, you know? Alright, now it's getting a little bit hard to breathe. It's getting a little tough. It's getting a little, you know, it's getting a little difficult to breathe. So I'm gonna put one more on, and then at that point I think we'll be all set. So now we're going to start the stopwatch. And I am going to start playing Mario 64. So here we go. It occurred to me that it might be cool if you could see Mario 64. I don't really have any way to do that. I don't have a capture card or anything. Put our masks back on. Maybe go one last because I think that it was too much. I think that caused that. Okay. I'm not going to put that blue flower one back on because it had tight straps and I think that was what pulled off my ears. I don't have small ears, so it's going to take them a little while to get back down off of there. Alright, we're restarting the timer. And I'm pressing start on Mario 64. Let's start to play Mario. And I'm going to talk about this game as I play it through this thing. If you can even hear me. I don't know if it's even going to be legible. If it's not like comprehensible, I'm just going to scrap this video because that's no fun. Well, the first time I played Mario 64 was there was a museum near where I live that's like a museum of play, and they had a video game section. It was like an arcade, and it was like the history of video games. So that was the first time I played Mario 64, and my only experience with a Mario game was Mario Galaxy at that time. Mario Galaxy 2 was like the first game I ever owned, and it's one of my favorites still. But yeah, so I thought this game was like, oh, this is like Mario Galaxy. That's what I thought when I first played it, which is a funny thing because this game is, you know, it led to Mario Galaxy. It's the grandfather of Mario Galaxy. But alas, when I was like 14 or so, I wanted to buy it. I wanted to play it through because I'd only ever played it at that museum. So I purchased it on Nintendo's Wii U eShop. And I never beat it. I have 70 stars on this save. And I also played through it on All Stars on the Switch, and I got 70 stars on that too. But on neither save have I gotten to the final Bowser fight. I kind of suck at video games, so that never really was on the table for me. This game holds up pretty well. It's very ugly at times, and it is a little bit clunky, and the camera is really bad. But it is a fun game, and it was truly a pioneer of its time. From what I'm told, I wasn't alive. It's really impressive for the time that they made this, that they made this entire game. Like, it was like the first thing. It wasn't the first 3D game, but it was the first Mario game like this, and it laid the foundation for the rest of the series, and a lot of other series who would continue down that path. I think we can fit one more on my face. We're gonna go with a bigger one, just so that it's more sturdy, I guess. I just went to Bob-omb Battlefield, and I'm beating King Bob-omb now, which wasn't a bad first boss fight. One thing I miss about these older video games is that they wouldn't tell you what to do. So many games these days just handhold to the point where it's just annoying. I'm looking at you, Game Freak. No, I'm kidding. I love Pokemon games, but there's a lot of hand-holding in those. There's a lot of hand-holding in lots of games. I like how old games made you figure it out yourself. They made you use your brain. They made you use your thinky think. A lot of games don't do that anymore, and I think that it's a critical piece of gaming that is kind of lost, because you want people to just enjoy your game and have fun with it. But part of the fun, I feel like, is figuring it out and having that satisfaction of when you solve a puzzle or you solve a riddle or something in a game, you know? But that's just me. That's just what I think. We're at 4.5 minutes now. My room is 67 degrees Fahrenheit. I checked before I started, so it isn't hot. But I am getting very hot under this mask. I feel like Darth Vader breathing. It feels like breathing through a comforter. So I'm going to the cannon now, the cannon up the mountain. I can't even see it because of my ring light. The cannons are very interesting because they where the crosshairs are, where you shoot, isn't where you land. It's a ways below that. I don't know if that was a gameplay mechanic or if that was just oops. Or if that was just like, an accident. But either way, cannons are epic in my opinion. I just died with the wing cap. I died to one of those balls that comes down the mountain. I'm gonna go to a different level now. But what I was saying about Mario Galaxy, that is, great game, fantastic game. Levels are simple, but that game does lack the challenge found in these older games. The original Mario Galaxy even had some of that challenge with the secret stars, but Mario Galaxy 2, well, it did have a lot of challenge like that. It wasn't as much as the first game, and it was a lot more linear. Which, I mean, it's all up to it's all up to you on if you like that or not. I'm going into Princess Peach's painting. The slider, that's what it is, a slider. Okay, I'm starting to perspire. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm sweating a little bit. Is this like asphyxiation? Is this like allowed? Am I gonna get in trouble for this? Is this like illegal? I don't know. I'm just having fun, man. I'm playing games as long as I can. I don't think I'm gonna pass out. I'll take it off before I pass out. But yeah. Got the star already. But the slide was fun. It was a quick little easy little secret thing. Which is cool. I'm putting another mask on. This isn't doing it for me anymore. That's not happening. That's not happening. Alright, here we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got some stuff going on in my left ear. Alright. I want to go to Whomp's Fortress. That's a classic. Whomp's Fortress is in Mario Galaxy 2. And, that was pretty epic. But when I played this game, for me, it was, Throwback Galaxies in Mario 64. That's how I saw it. I wish that, they would do that more in, like, newer games, just remake old levels. I think there's a lot of potential in there. I mean, they kind of did it with Peach's Castle and Odyssey, but it's really not. It's really not Peach's Castle. Alright, this is way too many masks for one man's head. I don't know how many I have on. I think it's like 7 or 8. It's getting hard to breathe. I didn't know Metal Mario. I just ran through a piranha plant and took no damage. And I got squished by a thwomp and took no damage. That was epic. I didn't know Metal Mario did that. You know what I love? Piranha Plant's Lullaby is such a beautiful little song. Alright, I have to take this off. Okay, oh my gosh. I literally sweat. I literally sweated. That was fun. That was an interesting experience. I guess we figured out, hold on, let me count how many masks I had on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, 7. I had 7 masks on. So 7's the limit, boys. Don't go past it, unless you're a true Sigma. Thanks for watching my Mario 64 review slash mask up challenge. You know there's going to be more content, so stay tuned for that, and hit the bell if you like it. And if you don't like it, I don't care.